Football, for the love of the game.
So guys, just a quick one. I just want to come and just come and say my own thing about this live, guys. This is live, guys. Guys, I will not be able to bring people on. I just want to just come and do it quickly and get off because of I don't have enough time. So let me just give you quickly about the background information. So about the whole thing. So I'm coming quickly. I just have to rush because I'm in between some things. So yeah. Let me just come and address what I can address, though I'm not FIFA, but I'll just come and say things the way I see it. Then, even before Friday, we might actually hear something about the story. So the first thing is what? Background information about this initially. That just to tell you about quickly, let me just adjust. So, background information. We all know that the NFF submitted a petition against DR Congo, and rightly so. Let's don't bully them. They have the right to to actually to write a petition against DR Congo. If you see something, FECOFA and the NFF, they are the one representing FIFA in Nigeria and also in DR Congo. So their duty is to uphold the law. So if they see that anything is not right, they can challenge it. Then FIFA, in their right to have the right to determine maybe that thing is right or not. So they submit a petition. Then normally, when you submit a petition, FIFA will initially review the petition. Then if it is admissible, they will take it in and debate it. If it's not admissible, they will tell you in the space of like 3 weeks. Let me give you an example. In 2021, Ghana, South Africa submitted a petition against Ghana that the game against Ghana in Accra was in Cape Coast was fixed. So after 3 weeks, they sent in reply to SAFA and also copied Ghana that the petition in the world is not admissible. So that's the procedure. The petition is not admissible straight away. So this one, they took it in. And DR Congo, they are also aware of it. The only thing is that we don't know here is this. When FIFA queried South Africa came to the press and said that, oh, you know what? We had issues with FIFA. We're going to defend ourselves and everything. So FECOFA did not come out and say anything about maybe they got a letter from FIFA. But what we know is that it's in public information that they already have those information that they are investigating them about those players. People ask me this question: do you think there's any merit in the petition? Yes, and yes. NFF had the right to what? To challenge it. So it's not as if it's out of their right to challenge it. There's merit there. And if there's no gray area in this, and I will tell you the reason why. So, I said this thing several times. And those that come out to defend DR Congo, what they said is probably very different. What they mentioned is just about sport nationality. And the reason why the NFF is challenging them is because of this 10.21, 10.22, and 10.23. I've showed this thing several times on this channel. That 10.23 and 10.22, that is the new FIFA status. So they have the right to quote it and say, you know what? I don't think these guys got I don't think they did the right thing to get the passport of DR Congo. It's now left for FIFA or to interpret it any way they actually like it. So FIFA will know that, okay, you know what? Let's check. Just sample those players. If they still have the passport of their country, are they allowed to actually use those passports and things like that? So this issue is the reason why they have challenged, DR Congo. So, and when submitting passport to FIFA don't look at hey, how do you get this passport? They don't check that. They don't check that. What they check is this. You know what? They want you, because you are the one representing them in your country. Go and do the needful. I am privy to one information. There's one particular Super Falcon player. All of you here might know the player. You might think, oh, this one is not a Nigerian. And NFF did the right thing to make sure that they proved that the girl is Nigerian. When NFF wanted to go and get a passport, you know what they did? They had to look for the old passport of her grandfather. Not grandfather, old passport of her father that the grandfather did for him then. Some of you might guess the player's name now. So, because you might not think, because I know doesn't look like Nigeria and things like that. So they have to do that due diligence to know, because FIFA will trust the NFF that, you know what, you did the right thing to get the passport out. So is this in the passport that was submitted? Was this old Nigerian passport? That was what they used to apply for our own passport. If they are hearing me now, they will know exactly that this is the truth, because I have privy to that information. So it's straightforward. They believe that the federation should be the one to do that. So FIFA don't check it. In case Nigeria brought in a passport that is not, they just take, okay, you know what, you did this work on yourself, and don't worry, just come. Except somebody now challenge it. And I will tell you, Morocco in the last WAFCON final, they picked on two players. They picked on the player I'm mentioning, and also the lady that can place a striker or as a defender in our team. They want to check maybe those guys are cleared. The one that they just mentioned now, they want to check maybe properly she can represent Nigeria. So they tested that. So it's not Nigeria first that will do all these things. So let's just keep it on one side. I know, because sometimes when it's Nigeria, we like to say, oh, why can't we be the big brother and everything? But these guys have their own right to do whatever they want to do. Nobody should bully them to one corner. Let them challenge it. If they go there and test the law, if they lose, so be it. If they win, they progress. So nobody should be bullying them to say this thing. If they want to challenge it, let them challenge it. Then if they don't, that is it. So they don't. So that is it. So they believe that the people did not follow the necessary prerequisite to get the passport. That is what they said. And the issue why FIFA, if you are a FIFA agent here, you have been following FIFA rule for a long time. This thing that they did here, it wasn't there before in the past. The reason why FIFA added 10.23 and 10.22 is because there's something they call nationality farming, that you will go and look for countries normally do it. They will go to Brazil. They will go and look for a player. They will give that player passport to come and play for their country. It happened before. One North African team in Africa, they brought in a left back from Brazil. They brought in a striker from Brazil. They gave them passport. Those two players won them the AFCON. FIFA want to stop things like that. That's why they included what? 10.22 and 10.23 there. I'm just telling you the background to what is here. So, in case you are wondering that is it justified for them to protest this thing? Yes. If they feel it's right, they should not be bullied. Let them go and do it. So, judgment. Third one is judgment. The judgment is this. FIFA did not come out to announce that it's going to be on the 16th of February. It's rumor and counter rumor. And people have been farming on social media to put out this false information that it's going to be on the 16th. FIFA will not come and tell you. What they do basically is this. They will send in an email. Maybe I can even show you what they sent to South Africa so that you can know exactly what I'm talking about. So I just want to show you. Sorry, I didn't prepare that one. So maybe I can still find it. Okay, I think I can still find it. Let me see, maybe. Let me see, maybe I can still find it. Okay, I want to see, maybe I can do that one quickly, just to show you exactly how they communicate to them. So it's not a rocket science, because people have been doing on Twitter, want to get money and do all these things. I just think that if you have those that trust in you, that believe in you, there's no point misinforming people if you know that what you are saying is not correct. So that's why I just want to say something quickly. So let me just see, maybe I can put this information out quickly. Let me remove this one. And just show me on share screen. I think I should be able to share this. Okay, yes. I think I used to share it. So I think it's here now. You can see, if you can see it very well here, you can see that one. This is what they sent. Sent to South African. Can you see? CC Ghana, or grant of decision. This is how they do it first. Dear sir, madam. Then you can see the judgments here. So they cannot come and tell you yes or no. They will give you the grants as which they are saying that this thing is justified or not. So they will send you the email, they copy the ones. For example, now they will send it to the NFF, they will say CC, DR Congo. They will give you the grant. They cannot just say yes or no for you. So people that are farming on social media, congratulations, they have made money. I can see a lot of people saying today, they're still posting it today. For me, Congo, South Africa, they're tweeting, they're making money. People, this thing is going viral. People make millions yesterday because of this issue. So everything came from social media. I don't think it officially is. It came from what? It came from FIFA at all. So if FIFA dismisses the petition, it's in 1 week. So guys, if you live here now, please just go and Google, follow the petition against South Africa against Ghana. If they dismiss it, it's between weeks. So they will communicate, they dismiss it. It's between what? It's between weeks. So, and it's just this, they will let you know directly. So if there is people, I've also argued this case that let me talk about I want to wrap it up now. Talk about my opinion about this case myself before I leave. See, there are so many angles to this case, but there's some things I will not be able to say for public information. But the rule is the rule. The only thing that they can save Congo here is that if they talk to NFF and they do for a way to do like not the public, let's just do it, I beg, everything will be rectified after. That is what I think can actually what happened. But anything apart from that, I think it might probably be against DR Congo. But let me just put it that way on one side. See, this case, people have compared the case to Bolivia in 2017, Nigeria against South Africa, what's it called? Nigeria against Algeria, South Africa against Lesotho. This is a landmark case. We have never seen anything like this before in football. That the result that will be overturned is the result that mattered most. This DR Congo case. FIFA, if there's no substance in the case, FIFA would have come and actually announce it. So there is. And FIFA don't like to upturn results. FIFA don't like to upturn results. What they do basically is that they do their findings and they realize that okay, they can put this thing beyond what reasonable what. See, is it Black Baller Podcast 1429? Go on. When I said it's going to be February 14 or 16, I gave it. I got it from what? From scorenigeria.com. If you're listening here, they your back of your head or you did somewhere else, I will remove you here. If you go and listen very well, I said it that I got it from scorenigeria.com. And scorenigeria.com said the information they got is from one of the officials of the NFF, which they don't name the official of the NFF. So there was no official link from FIFA that this is going to be this. So if your hearing is not working or vision is not working, I will remove you here because you don't belong here. So what I'm saying, basically, is that I think I've even lost my thought quickly now. What I'm just saying basically is that they have the grants to do that. And if the petition is not solid, it won't be taking this long. People talked about there could be issue of what? Of bias. According to what I know, the people that are there are people that have handled this case in the past. I don't think they can be compromised. The way it is going to be the way it is. They're going to deliver it. Don't forget that FIFA is not only Africa and South America. We also have Europeans in FIFA too. So this case is going to be a landmark case, no matter the angle it goes. If FIFA upholds Congo's victory, that means that you know what? Because FIFA defined sporting nationality, but the way FIFA describes sporting nationality is different from the way these guys are describing it. It's different. FIFA only focused on nationality to obtain what? Passports. So, there's a lot of gray area there. But I can tell you something, that when FIFA comes out, it won't be through social media. The winning federation will announce if they are the one that has also the one that actually got the case. And the one that is losing federation too will also announce if they be the one that actually that lost the whole thing. So it's is this, but let me just put it this way before I actually say my final thought. We have to get out of this place quickly. Right? I would have loved to bring people on, but let me just say my final thought so I won't lose my thoughts quickly. See, this case that actually happened between Nigeria and DR Congo. Majority of the countries know that Morocco knew before that DR Congo are not allowed to actually they don't allow the national. The case between this case did not start yesterday. This case started 2022, but Congo did not. Morocco did not follow up with that case because they beat DR Congo in that playoff that they played then for the 2022 World Cup, 2022 World Cup in Qatar. But this one, let's see exactly where the whole thing will end. For me, if the rule book actually was followed, I think that the case is going to be in favor of Nigeria. But I think it might probably actually open kind of worms. Have you heard any word from tips? So let me just I just comment quickly. Have you heard any words from tips? See, that's why I say that I don't want to say what I actually know directly, but the issue is in front of FIFA, and FIFA will now decide, because there is one allegation apart from this thing that the NFF submitted. There's an allegation that the NFF also put out there against DR Congo, which I think that the NFF need to submit the evidence that this is what it is true, and DR Congo need to defend themselves, against all these things. I think when they release the judgment, it's going to be very hard for the country on the losing side to go to CAS, because the time is already, the time is no longer there again. So I'm expecting something I'm expecting something this week. I'm not going to say that it will come tomorrow or not. FIFA works in a different way. But this type of case is not a case that one person will just sit down in his room and say, you know what, this is the rule. No, they're going to be like people that will think about it and say, okay, you know what, this is what we want to actually apply. So, I don't want to just put it that way. But is the case still on? Yes. Is there any official judgment? No. Would there be an official pronouncement? Yes. So when it comes, we won't be able to come on. It's not going to be on Twitter. It's going to be what? It's going to be official confirmation about it. So then, when it comes out, we'll be able to actually see it ourselves. I just want to put that information actually out, that FIFA 2, please say something quickly. So at the end of the day, we know exactly who'll be playing this next month actually a playoff. It shouldn't be difficult for you to apply. I know that you are gathering your evidence, you're gathering your information now to come out and actually pronounce, to come out and confirm maybe DR Congo spot, or you're trying to actually take them off that spot. But as at now, the two countries don't even know exactly their fate. What is that? FIFA self, they play with our emotions. So that's the final one, because I also got something from people saying, okay, you know what? 4 days ago, FIFA posted that this is the playoff sport, that DR Congo is going to be there. What's it called? The time the draws, DR Congo will play in the playoff and things like that. The guy handling the social media of FIFA is different from, it's not the person that will come and make judgments. If you remember last year, when South Africa beat, was it which country then they beat? They beat Lesotho. They now came back to when they beat when they drew against Nigeria. You know what they said? FIFA on their website say, okay, South Africa, they are just one victory away from qualifying for the World Cup. People now say, you know what? They don't want to deduct the point of South Africa again. This, and that. No, as at now, DR Congo is the one taking the spot of Africa, except something actually would happen otherwise. After they posted South Africa going to the World Cup, after they drew against Nigeria, was it against Nigeria they drew? September, October. Yeah, before the October one. What happened? They queried them for the 3-point deduction, and they took them out. They took the 3 points from them. So if somebody is posting something on social media from FIFA, doesn't mean to validate DR Congo or not. No. It happened against South Africa. They didn't validate them. They took the 3 points away from them. So all these social media, FIFA on social media supporting DR Congo and everything, we should just rest. Let these people come out and make their pronouncement. But what I will say here is this. Like I told you from this African judgment, see, if you want to give judgment, you will not, you can see clearly here. If you want to give judgment, you cannot, you can see, okay, let me just show you something about East Africa. You can see the judgment of South Africa now. The rules here, only one person sat on that decision because they didn't admit it. They did not admit it at all. Also, only one person sat down from Colombia, made the decision by George Palacio, Colombia, chairman in case of South Africa Federation regarding Article 46, and so they just threw it away straight away. They threw it away. So, and if they want to throw it away, there must be reason, and they explained everything here. So FIFA will not come out and just give you a decision without coming to explain the reason why. And we all see the reason why. They have to quote their law. You can see at the end of this thing, you can see at the end there, so that to declare the protest lodged by South Africa Football Federation on the 15th of November 2021 inadmissible. They put it there. That is what is inadmissible. So, and they told them straight away, there's no issue. In fact, November 23, they told them the results straight away. It's inadmissible. So, if they want to go to CAS, they can go to CAS. So, all these things is not social media trial. It's about FIFA. Because this case now, countries will reference it in the future. So, FIFA must be very delicate. They must be intentional about what they are doing. So all this media trial, it will not work. FIFA will do whatever they want to do. And I will say this thing. This thing is not straightforward. The case is not straightforward. So when FIFA announces it, everybody will be under pressure at that point in time. So, yes, Charles, you are right. I go here. so it's like this. So Nigeria think INEC result where there is no reason. Yeah, that is it. So they have to explain everything, the reason why they took that decision. So if you go to FIFA website now, go and check the history of their decision stake. There is always the rule of law. They quote the rule of law. So, and this one on this South Africa, this DR Congo, it will be very interesting. If this case goes DR Congo's favor, it is very interesting to see how FIFA will counter this thing. I'll be waiting patiently for that to see how FIFA will go against this thing themselves. I will see how FIFA will go against this 10.1, 10.2, 10.21, 10.22, and 10.23. No, it's let me just talk about Ivory quickly. Ivory, I'll just take your comment. You put your but I'm just going to take it. See, Professor Smith, yes, it's straightforward. But this is why I said that I'm because it's humans. I'm not a lawyer. If they decide to interpret this thing differently, but I still don't see exactly. Yes, thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Sid. There must be, they have to give evidence. The reason why they did this. There must be that. And I think if it's going to be for DR Congo, they will struggle to explain this thing out. So they will struggle on how to do this thing out. They will struggle on how to actually do this thing now. That is actually what my take, guys. It's already 30 minutes. I should explain this thing. So I just want you to take anyone you want to take home, take it home there. So for me, I know that the verdict will come out in. See, this thing, this social media craziness should die down slightly. I think the verdict will come after. That is what that is my take. I think the verdict will come after. So in fact, just finally, I keep on saying finally, but I remember something now. They mentioned words, sporting nationality, and they said it here on FIFA website that if your country allow dual nationality. They put that one there. That is where put sports nationality. But Smith, what is going? See, what I'm hearing from Congo media, and I'll be honest with you, is this. I'm hearing from Congo media that they say that there will be no enough time for FIFA to determine this case. That's what they're talking about. Yes. So there's going to be, if they say that there's no enough time to determine this case. So, it's not about, I just want, see, we're all sportsmen, but I'm a football person. I also want us to protect the integrity of the game. That is it. If it's Congo, bye-bye. Go to the World Cup. So, yes. So that is it. And they will give you evidence. They will never say yes or no to you. Even, I showed you something about South Africa. They dismiss it. They dismiss Africa. They still gave them the reason why this is not admissible. They gave them the reason. So they cannot just come and say yes, no, yes, no. It's not possible. They gave them the reason. And I understand that this is very difficult because, it's one of the top games in world football. To change the result is extremely very difficult. Very difficult. So let's see exactly how the whole thing will actually will pan out. But thank you guys for finding time to actually join. There's nothing official about it, and I promise you that immediately it's official, we'll come here and actually discuss it. So thank you for taking your time to actually listen to this. I remember yours been like, we'll see in the other one, but I can tell you that it's nothing official. But those that have made money without farming on Twitter, congratulations to them. So so somebody said that Benny Keita could thank you for the updates. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I also pray that it's go with favor of Nigeria too. So guys, if there's any update, I'll come and tell you. I will see you in the other one. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria, and God bless the continent of Africa. Thank you.
Dance football for the love of the game.